All right, I gotta share. All right. See, I'm doing my sharing. Oh my gosh, I can't share on Snapchat. It won't let me. Oh my gosh. Let me see if this is. Oh, I can't believe it. It wouldn't let me share on Snapchat. Let me look on Snapchat. Oh, I have no internet connection? That is odd. Wow. It's like, what the hell happened? Do I have internet here? I do, obviously. Wow, that is odd. Is Snapchat down or something? Wow. I had someone say, I haven't seen you all week. And I'm like, here, let me on Facebook. Oh, well, I'm live now. No, I would never think of getting back with my ex-husband. When you spend over 10 grand on a divorce because he keeps saying he wants to have you go poor and he thinks it's funny. No, I do not. There's never, 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 never. Oh my God, never. I can never do that. I can never spread rumors the way my ex spread about me because he was jealous of me. No, 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 no. He told everyone I had a thing with a manager, and I'm like, no, he was my manager. He was ahead of me. He's like, you're always talking about, this person and that person. I work with them, and I can't deal with the jealousy and stuff. No, 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 no. Uh-uh. And he's a severe alcoholic and a hoarder. You come over my house, I'll show you his housework. I'm live now. So my animal that helps me, let me refer you to my friend. This is Bobby. Let me give you a little view of my kitty. This is Bobby. He's a wild thing. Sometimes he's less wild and he doesn't want to. This is Bobby with the bobtail. Look at, he's got a little bunny tail. Look at that tail. Put him back on here. Whoop. So, and he also loves this. Look at this. He already, all right, let's go. Yeah, come on. So yeah, I was told by, I more or less, all I know is, yeah, I do have some internet connection issues. I'm going to be cooking today, probably till I go to work. I'm going to exercise after I'm done here, and then I'm going to go and do some cooking. Hello, and these are our friends. Let me show you mine. This is Bobby. He loves to chase the laser. This is his favorite thing. I wish I could have a thing where it would do that automatically. But my son comes in when I'm at work and he'll help take care of my cat or play with him, because I'm gone 8 hours. And that's a long time for an animal to be left alone. I leave my TV on so he can have some, and I love to play with him. This is Bobby. He's playing with a laser light. You can get it at any, I guess it'd be animal store online. So I've been using Healthy Litter. It's not mainly like pretty litter, but let me show you. I'm going to show them your litter. There we go. All right, my litter that I use is Tidy Can. Well, this is what I did this month because it was only $20, and it does alert you to things on the animal. And the alert is great because I found out the reason why. I know that my cat needs to be fixed, and I'm going to be doing that this week. I've just been so tired, and all I've done is sleep. If I haven't, even at my boyfriend's, it was like nothing to do, and he wouldn't let me use. Let's just put it this way: he has a pool, and I have yet to use it, and I really. So my cat had a UTI, and I was wondering why, he was always using the restroom. He was not happy. He was kind of actually bitchy. And when your animal changes like their attitudes and stuff, so I got this smart litter, and guess what? It did change colors because for the longest time I thought, why am I getting this? It's not changing colors, but the only thing I have to do is scoop out the poop. And once a month, I just change this. Literally, that's what I do. So it did change how it's lightweight and it doesn't have dust, but also it changed colors to show that he had a UTI. So I went online and got him a UTI medication, this little thing. No, that's not yours. It's yours when it's in the thing. And I've been giving him his medication and he's been a lot better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably change the whole litter thing to find out how he's doing, if he has been cleared of the UTI or does he need more medication. So that's what I'm going to do today is probably I'll change his litter box and then I won't have to worry about his, because I'm going to be honest, it is worth it. If you have multiple cats, the only thing is if one cat has it, you'll have to give them all the medication. So if you have a cat that you think might have a UTI, because it works great for one cat, it does. Multiple cats, you would have to give them both the UTI medicine because that's what I would have had to do if I had my son's friend cat here, and he's not here right now. I'll just put this over here. Okay, so yeah. I have been very happy that my cat is okay. Yeah, you. My little runner. Yeah. Oh, see, he goes, "Arr." And it keeps your cat exercised and your arms moving. So, what I have realized is that I have tried to tell my boyfriend, he says he's not my boyfriend, but look, I don't plan on, looking, around and stuff. And Lee hasn't been on lately. So I'm like, the one thing I was hoping for, but Annabelle, who's going to buy Annabelle? Who's going to take care of Annabelle now? The I know that we're talking about animals and all the things that they've done, but Annabelle is the Raggedy Ann that is got demons, plural demons in her in this doll, and I'm wondering who's going to buy Annabelle. So right now, let's go and the answer, Jeannie. Is Brandon thinking about me?
It is a certainty.
Wow.
The outcome cannot be predicted.
Ooh. Oh, I smoked the last bit. It's like, no more. Soon we'll be doing the big bong. Boy, cooking's going to be interesting today. So yeah, I had Carrie was, I was talking to her on Facebook and I said, she had asked me if I would ever get back with my ex, and I said, no, that's a definite no. No, 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 no. And that's what I was answering on the thing. No. What? Oh, he's sitting there looking at me on the floor. You can't see it, but he's sitting there. Where is he? He's right where you can't see him with the computer. So yeah, I'm like thinking, wow, that I really screwed up. I mean, I screwed up on the day. I went in late to see Brandon, and I thought he said, I think he got kind of mad because he forgot, you know, he forgot that I work Monday through Friday, and I work now. My hours have changed from 12 to 10 because by the time 8 o'clock comes around and you're wearing coverings to keep everything sterile, he said, he'll still see me. So I was like, okay. I hear my son. Hi, Devin.
They're outside by
I hear him. So yeah, our animals are great, and they're stress relievers. Of course, I knew that animals love toilet paper rolls and love to unroll them. And I had a really bad cold, and I left a small toilet. Thank God it wasn't a whole toilet paper roll. I wouldn't have wanted to think about the mess then. But he had unrolled the whole roll and had three separate piles. There wasn't all over, it was just piles. I had a pile here, here, and where the roll came out. I'm like, yeah, I remember that. Because you scratch me. Am I a born again virgin?
Definitely yes.
Not after this weekend, boy. It was something. So yeah, I had a very interesting visit. I wanted to go swimming. I really did. So yeah, I'm come to the whole realization that uh I'm just taking it day by day. I'm thankful that he wanted to see me this coming weekend. He said he'd contact me, and I'm like, well, it is what it is. I'm just pouring into myself. I'm not looking for any other person. If something happens, it happens, but I'm not going to go and have sex with everybody. I'm just hanging low right now and staying with Brandon. Does Brandon like me?
Now is not the right time to tell you.
Ooh. Will we see new Ghost Adventures come out soon? Will we see some new episodes of Ghost
The
Adventures?
answer is yes.
Oh, so we can see some new episodes of Ghost Adventures. That's what it says. Now, mind you, I don't know who owns the product name of Ghost Adventures, to be honest, because a lot of times companies, you could start a show and I guess you would have to sign off and saying, yeah, if you help us, yeah, it'd be great. But the thing is, if they own the name, they could kick you out and then they could bring new people in. So let's see if there's going to be some new stuff going on. Yeah, there's been a lot of negative news. I'm not going to go on that. I got my own personal opinions on what's going on. I'm not going to say that they're cursed because they're not. It's just, things happen, you know. So we have our animals to come home when things happen. You have a bad day at work, you have an argument with your significant other. And a lot of times, what I've learned is animals are usually the only ones left that will listen to us, right? He's just waiting there for this. Then I tire him out and he waits and he'll come up here and tell me, hey, I want more. Watch, you could do it to him all day. It's amazing. So I can't believe it, I really can't. Oh God, I got karma from oversleeping uh, Friday slash Saturday morning. Yeah, I have been really sleeping a lot and I don't know why. And I thought, well, it's like a lot of people hack it up to, your work and stuff like that. But for me, it's like, it makes me think, wow, a lot of times my dad said this when you're going through a lot of growing pains. You ever heard of growing? Remember when you get growing pains? Oh God, I still get growing pains. They still feel the same way. But anyway, when we get growing pains, it hurts. Well, a lot of times when our soul is evolving, we need sleep, and our body will just, shut down and go, hey, you need your sleep. And that's the way it goes. And I don't have oh, here's my vape. So when you have your animals, the best, I'm going to tell you, if you have cats, get the smart litter. My cat had a UTI and was acting, I'm going to say his fur didn't feel as lush. He didn't look as happy and he was kind of bitchy. He really was. He was kind of, a bitch. He was bitching it out. He was not being a happy animal. And what happened was, I happened to change his litter, and I'm looking, I go, it's a different color. So I looked up that, and it said UTI, and I looked up what kind of, what do cats do? What do we do when we have a UTI? We always feel like we have to go to the bathroom. So what I did, I went online and I ordered my UTI medication. It was through, I think, BarkBox. No, not Bark, but it was an online store that they always advertise, and they're real quick. And boy, I thought these were going to be small, like small little things. 2 ounces. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I got two of these. Oh, look at this. Here, come here. Oh, he doesn't even want this. He wants the laser. He's addicted. I'm trying to look. That's not a laser. Hi, how are you? Please smash that thumbs up and and join us in our chat right over here. Oh, the battery's running low. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy another one. Hi, thank you. Oh, hey. Well, I've been on. It's just not regularly. I I've been tired, and I usually I. It sounds weird when our spirits grow and we go to a higher vibration. A lot of times we get tired. That sounds weird. Yeah, so it's good to see you, Carrie. Yeah. And I've been hanging. Yeah, my cat's expecting some laser, and I can't. I won't do it. Let me see. Yeah, it's not working. Oh, great. So I'm gonna have to go and buy one. Yeah, yeah. My cat's just come here, you. Come here. Oh. So anyway, we can ask Mr. Predicto. Let's ask about my relationship, see how it's going to go.
Yes.
Okay, so let's ask about my relationship, see how it's going to go. All right. Now, I've um, been very honest and forthcoming. He asks a question and I answer as best I can and honest. And yeah, uh, my before my boyfriend, I had other guys, but I also went and every time I changed a partner, guys, and this is something, I tell people, you can go and be screw happy with unmarried people. This is what my rule has been. And I've told men this, and they have lied to me, and their wives and girlfriends got pissed at me. I went on dating sites. They used it as like, secondary girlfriend sites. And yeah, that's not very cool in my book. I don't deal with that. That's less drama. No drama, no drama. So what happened was I had many boyfriends that were married that I didn't know. So I would have to go to the doctor. They take your blood and stuff, to get tested. I get tested for everything, HIV, you name it, I get tested for it. I really do. And I've always been that way. So what happened was, uh, I had usually in that time, I talk to people, but I don't meet up with them because of the fact that I'm waiting for my results. Once I get my results, it's fine. And then if I have sex with another person, I don't do it in between waiting for fucking results. Okay, excuse my language, but that I don't do it in between and waiting for the results. And then I would have to go and get another test done. Yep, I go, yeah, I got to be safe. So, and I rather have a seasoned person, a person who knows what they're talking about when they talk about our results. And I'm like, yeah, because certain results will come up to something different if you've had a cold, a flu, or a shot, even. So you got to be very forthright. Yeah, I did have a shot or the flu. Boy, did I have the flu. Oh my God. I haven't had that. I haven't been that sick, really, since I was like in grade school. That's how sick I was. I mean, I remember the last time I was sick, I was 12 years old. Well, I was close to 12. And I got really sick. And my grandmother said she was the one who told me when you sleep a lot and then if you get really sick sometimes, and I asked her why I got so sick, she said, you know what it is? Sometimes your body gets rid of the toxins before your soul your soul and body. Also, if it she calls it, she used a different word when your vibration goes higher. She says when you are on the right road to what your spirit's destiny spoke of before you went and forgot. And she said when you go closer to what you are supposed to be is a spirit to go for perfection to what the spark was. That's what my dad always talked, the spark. So that is, we never use the word God. We use the word spark. We use the word Jesus, but we never used God. It just was never used as like, oh my God, My dad would joke and say, oh my Jesus. And in that, since we're also talking about animals, yeah, yeah, of course he meows on cue.
Yes.
He's sitting here on the floor going, hi. I know, but the laser broke. It broke. Look, it broke it. See, I used it too much. He's all bummed now. Look at him. He's like, no. Would you like, how about me taking your sorrows and giving you some catnip? Here. There you go. This is Bobby. He goes, hell with the catnip. He wants the laser. No, it won't work. Look, it doesn't work. I used to have a ton of batteries. I already got it. No. It just won't stay on. My cat's all upset. And I'm going, My laser broke. It's been used. You know, yeah. So yeah. His name's Bobby. I don't want to play. I just want, yeah, you don't need my hand as a toy. Yeah. You got catnip. I'll quit giving you catnip. Look, he's just laying on it. Yeah, poor Mr. Kitty. I give him catnip and he's like, I want laser. I want laser. I want satisfaction now. I want laser, laser. Look, he knows it. But it didn't work. It don't work. Look, I got it on. It don't work. He still plays. I guess it's still, he's so addicted to it. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, my poor baby. I gotta go get a laser. Well, I buy a laser today. I think I'll do it tomorrow.
Yes, without question.
Uh-oh, I'm going to end up buying a laser. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, he's Bobby as well. He's got a bobtail. I thought it would be cute. He's just wiggling his little bobtail. He's like waiting for the laser. Laser. It's just dying, so I'm going to have to probably buy one soon. I'll hit up Tractor Supply, see if they have them there. I'm doing it the best I can. I love him so much. He's such a good cat. Our animals have a way of taking our stresses from us, and that's what I see with my cat. He makes me laugh. He is a hilarious animal. Yes, come on up. And he'll sit. He's sitting so nicely. Yes, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. I try not to like play with my hands because dogs are different than cats. They really are. Uh, Dogs, you can play with your hands, but if you do with the cat, you'll end up very sore. Or with stuff like this, when they don't really mean to, they're just playing, but it hurts. So you don't want your hands as a play toy. Don't use it as such. Oh, you're waiting for the laser. He's just sitting there patiently. Look, he's patiently sitting here waiting for the laser. Oh, thank you so much. Don't forget, you subscribe. I will be doing more comedy, but today I figured that some people wanted to know what I was doing, what was going on in my life, and I figure I just, instead of bringing out my character, the snake lady, and do a bunch of jokes, I would just, yeah, Yesterday's drive home, it took me 3 hours to get home from Vegas. It was a nightmare. I don't know what it is. Ever since they put the uh the dome, that's near the freeway, we've had freeway closures. And when you close the 15, that's where I get home. When you close the 15, that's where it's on the way to my boyfriend's and on the way to home. I at first thought, okay, I'll just keep driving. And usually my on it gives you a choice when there's no way to use the freeway. You can use non-freeway driving and it will take you elsewhere, but it didn't give me that option. And it just kept telling me to turn around and it kept getting further and further and further down. And about 45 minutes later, even after I redid, to a different direction that was closer instead of home, it still sent me to go on the freeway and I had to go on my phone. I was like, really? And my phone got me home. I mean, I would have eventually if I would have stopped and asked, but I don't. My whole theory is I don't really need to stop and ask. The hour's almost done. Hey, 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 hey. My hand is not a play toy. I'll slap you up. No, I am. Ah, it was working for a second. Oh, it's working. All right. You got to hold it a certain way. All right, I got it working. Yay. Let's get him tired out. Come on, baby. All right, got him tired out. All right. So I got it working. Yay, me. We're talking about animals and how they help us out. The stress levels. Here I am. I'm playing with Bobby. This is my cat. He is, I guess you could say, in a sense, he's the love of my life. I don't know who's messaging me.
Without hesitation, yes.
Yeah. The thing is, he's got a huge foot fetish. He loves feet. So, will I be able to, next week, will I be able to go in Branden's pool?
It cannot be determined at this time.
All right. Well, so Big Black Cockatoos, where are you from? I am here in the Las Vegas area. All right, all right. Well, I had him for a bit. I'm still going to have to buy another one. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah. How's the weather there? It should be getting colder. You're going through your winters there. Has there been any earthquakes? And also, how's the economy doing? Europe is pretty much going down the shithole like real quick. You know, they're just waiting to flush that baby. Yeah. Yeah. You're pretty. Yes, you. I know. I gotta get you. So my cat helps me. I love when my cat, wants to hang out. So, will I go in the pool
The
next weekend?
signs say no.
Oh, doesn't look like it. I have no birds. Oh, here. Well, we seen. In fact, a bird came up to the window where I was at, and it was, what was it? Roadrunner. It was a roadrunner. Come right up, just like, hey, you know. Some people feed it water when it comes around, is what I heard, and they are amazing. I've seen them cross the road. They actually do run fast. I know there's a roadrunner here. He'd outrun you. Yeah, I think it was a girl roadrunner though. She wasn't. Uh, they look different, but yeah, I think it was just a feeling. Yeah, so that's what kind of birds I know we have because I've seen it directly. I don't know what our state bird is. Ah, no biting. Then it goes and licks me. I have seen pigeons, so we do have pigeons. If you go to the Bellagio, they have the fountains and stuff. There's pigeons there. And the waterfall thing is really cool. They have different times, so you'd want to check. And a lot of times you can check online when they have the fountain, when they have the, I guess it would be like the fountain show. And that's a free show. You could do free things, at Vegas. Not very many, but yeah. No birds here, though. None in here. You'd be playing with them, wouldn't you? Yeah. I'm going to have to. Thank you for the thumbs up. I usually go for an hour and then I, you know, go off and I go on the next day. Tomorrow is Monday, so uh, the only day I really don't go on is Thursday, is because that's when I get paid. I run errands Thursday. It's errand running. He's just sitting there waiting. See? He's waiting patiently and he's doing his eyes. He's doing his winking, like, come on, come on, oh, come on. And if you own a cat, it's good to learn their language. If you do the lazy eye, is what it calls when you go to them, you just said, hey, yeah, I'm available. So when you go, they're like, ooh. So that's the lazy eye. And you've seen cats do it, and you just think, oh, they're just getting sleepy. No, they're not like getting sleepy. They're telling you, hey, I think you're a cool cat. So that's how you do that. And let's talk about animals in Benji was one of my favorite movies that would come out, and it was amazing. It made everyone at least a little more knowledgeable that not a big German Shepherd's going to save somebody. It could be a little dog, Benji, that could save somebody. That's what I thought was neat. And it opened the fact of dogs, more or less, you got to see a little dog in action. That's what I liked about it. Yeah. Yeah, you're the only one here. I'll be leaving soon, so usually if I get on at 6, let me see, I get on 6. Sometimes I get more people, but I haven't been on as steadily. It took me a while for me to get used to working, and it's hot out there. So I go to work at 10 to 6 in the morning, and yeah, there's nothing open. Like when you work from 12 to 8, at least stuff is starting to open up. But when I get off work, there's not much open. Yeah, you're the only one for now until, let's see, it's I I got 8 minutes and I will be going myself. Well, certain things like PetSmart and stuff like that where you like to go shopping, they're not open at. But Tractor Supply is. So I have certain stores I can be open to, and then if you have, like, a friend of mine one time goes, "Well, I got a prescription," and I go, "That's not going to be open. They don't open till 8." And she was like, "Oh man," I goes, "Told you." There's plus and minuses to that.
There is no doubt. Highly doubtful.
So a lot of times, I'm turning it off. A lot of times, if you like a certain store, like say if you like Galleria Mall isn't open 24/7, and I like that. And if I needed anything, when I got off at 8, I could take a shower and be, at the mall when it pretty much, you see, these are the things. So I usually actually it works out better if you think about this. When I go home and if I go to bed after taking a shower, that will be about 7. So you got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 5 hours sleep if I wake up at 12. And if I go to the mall, it's already open. So in a certain sense, I've had a different sleeping system. What I do is I wake up at 12 and I do work around the house for a couple hours. Yeah. And then I go back to bed and then I wake up for work. And that's what I've been doing for the last couple weeks. But last week I didn't do it. I was just so tired. So maybe my soul had to get, revamped. And, I was just like, I would just fall back asleep. It was amazing. Yeah. So here it is. I got Mr. Cat waiting for a laser that I don't have. I'll probably have to go to Walmart. So this is my stress reliever. This is my buddy. That I love. This is the only guy that's sleeping in my bed right now, unless my boyfriend wanted to come and visit. But yeah, you know. But he said that he is not my boyfriend. So. But I still consider him, you know. I'm not sleeping with anyone else.
The answer is yes.
See, I'm not sleeping with anyone else. So, yes, I see your. Will I see Branden next week?
The answer you seek is yes.
Yeah, see, that's great. See, my cat's just sitting there. See how sweet he is? He is patient. He is. For as far as I'm concerned, he's still, you know, a little kitten. He's like a teenager. Yeah, you are. You are so sweet, though, and I love you. Yeah, look how he looks at me. Watch, watch. I'm going to give him my eye. We give him the lazy eye. Yeah, watch. I'm going to see if he gives it back to me. Let's see if he gives it back to me. Yep, see? He gave it right back to me. I seen that. He. Oh, see, he lets you know to give him attention. That's how my cat is. He'll go, "Hey, you're not talking to me, you're not playing with me, you're not doing it." And he'll like let you know. When I came home one day, I said, he was sitting on my bed and I said, "How much do you love me?" And he just hugged me. He really did. He hugged me and I'm like, "Oh, isn't that sweet? I love you." Yes, I do. So we have a couple minutes before I am to leave. I'll be on tomorrow at my time, Pacific Standard Time. It would be 6 p.m. Yeah, I'm going to go. I got to get stuff done. I got to cook dinner because if I don't cook my dinners, they'll go bad. I get the Hello Fresh and I haven't been cooking them. So I got to cook that, get ready for work and, you know, all that wonderful jazz. So see me tomorrow. Come on down. It'll be 6 o'clock in my time. And we'll everyone, you know, you'll see my character and stuff like that. Trying to figure out. So yeah, it'll be all fun. Oh, thank you. Then you'll know. And usually, if I am not going to be on that time, you know, sometimes I do forget. I just get busy with stuff because one time I was to go on at 12 and it just didn't happen. Stuff unavoidable stuff happens. So yeah. Well, thank you. See you tomorrow. Keep love light and share the love and keep good vibes going. Omega out.